Hey guys, welcome back to Exit 45 Restorations, and it's good you guys could come back. I appreciate it. So today was a weird week for me. I only get 3 days of work out here during the week because I have to travel for work and all that stuff. But most of my time was spent running around this week. So, and all of it has to do with work I got going on. So why don't you come with? Let me show you what I got going, and I'll explain some things along the way that'll so you guys can understand what's coming to the channel. All right, it's the big day. I'm taking it to the machine shop, see if we can't get this stuff cleaned up, checked out really good, just verify my measurements, and we'll discuss whether we hone it, whether we cut it, what do we do. I don't know if we're going to put hardened seats in the heads or not. I just don't know. We're going to go over there, we're going to discuss everything, and we'll see where we go from there. But big day. Okay guys, so I got the engine dropped off, and so now I got to go help my daughter. So you can see how kind of a crazy week this is being, but she needs some help. We're going to go ahead and get her I'm sorry, the gnats are just crazy here right now, but we're going to go ahead and get the struts replaced in her car so she's ready for the big trip she's got at the end of the summer. I got a drive ahead of me to go pick up a surprise vehicle. Yeah, you'll see when you get there. You'll probably be shaking your heads. The guy going crazy. What's he doing? We'll see. Let's go ahead and let's get there, and then we'll explain when we get there what's going on. All right. Okay, so here we are, and yeah, this is not at all what I expected. This vet was supposed to be brought up front in the front yard. It is not, in the path, as you can see, to get back there is like I'm gonna be threading a needle with this trailer, and the trailer's so low I can't see it out of the back, so it's not going to be fun. And I don't know what kind of condition or what, I mean, did he find a key for it? I don't know any of this. So, we're going to have to wait and see. So let's see if we can get back there, and we'll just see what we got from there. All right. All right. We made it. I don't know how. I can't see the trailer. I still can't see the trailer. Straight it up. There you go. Oh, this ain't good either, because now that's the worst case scenario. Okay, so no key means I can't turn the wheel and I can't get it out of park. Not good. So we're gonna have to bust up the shift lever and get in there and break that loose so we can get this thing out of neutral, or out of park and into neutral. And we're gonna have to bust up the steering column so that we can get the steering lock off and we can get this thing to steer. So Okay, guys, so we got past all of that, so I can steer the thing. It rolls now. We got 3 tires that'll hold air, 1 that won't. I think we can make that work.
There's moving.
It looked like the tire moved, didn't it?
Yep.
Give it another good snatch. It looked like the rear tire moved. There you go.
Got it.
She's rolling.
Yeah, that's just about right, too. It's on the high side.
Problem that we're going to have is this vet sits so low. Trying to get the angle right on this trailer is tricky, so we're going to play around with some things. There's some hills in the the path that we're on. Try and maybe get things on different areas of the hill and maybe get the angle of the trailer down so it's closer to the ground.
Can we get some air
Okay,
tires?
we got it. We're moving this thing on. It's surprisingly, this thing is rolling onto the trailer pretty simple. I mean, this winch, this hand cranked winch is amazing. I can't say enough about it. I am not having to crank this thing very hard at all, and it's just coming right up on the trailer. So I love it. This thing's amazing. I don't know if I'll replace it. I know I said I was going to, but I don't know. It works too good. So all right. There we go. We got our project, or at least part of a project. So, came as advertised as a 84, but that is multi-port fuel injection underneath the hood. And looking at the door sticker, I am pretty sure this is an 88. So, not the same car I was coming after, but I got a better engine, so I'll take it. All right, let's get this on the road and see how she drives. All right, so let's check, make sure the load is handling pretty good here so far. Everything seems tight. Everything looks good. That's good. That's good. All right. One last stretch down the interstate and we made it. All right, let's get on the road. Hey guys. Well, the day got a lot hotter than I expected, and I really wasn't expecting that. It was hot, and there was no airflow at all in the backyard where we got this thing. Nothing like I expected when I got there, which I guess is pretty normal for this type of thing. But we got it back. So now, here's the deal. You guys probably wondering, what in the world are you doing with another vet? Didn't you just strip one down, and didn't you just get rid of one? I did. But here's the deal. I have something special and planned coming up. So one of the things I have planned is this truck right here. So you guys have been watching, you know, I pulled the frame up from underneath this one. It's in my shop right now. And that frame is getting the other Corvette suspension right now. So now I got to do something with this. Okay. And I thought I had a guy that was going to come get that cab. I'm glad he didn't, because I got a perfect plan for this thing. That's what that's going to go under now. So I am going to basically set up 2 C10s with the Corvette suspension. And since I'm doing all the legwork right now and fabbing and all the bracketry and all of those things, if you come in here, you can see we've been working diligently here, shimming and getting this thing set just like we want it. This is the big surprise. It's not such a surprise. You guys have seen it. You've seen some videos of me messing around with it, tilting it up and down, getting the frame underneath it, all those things. But this is going to become a tribute truck for, well, for our veterans and our men and women that support us. This truck is going to represent a very specific group of them, and I'm not going to tell you anymore. It is going to be a really fun build. I am going to try to do this quickly so I can film the whole thing and then just start putting it out in its sequels, you know, in its episodes. So that's it. That was the whole purpose of this. You know, my son contacted me and said, "Man, I found another vet if you want it." And I bought the last vet for $600. I got this one for pretty darn close to the same. So, and I actually got a little bit better vet. This one here is running the better engine, and I think, if I'm not mistaken, the 88 is running a better rear end as well. But I don't know that. I'll check all that. It doesn't really matter because either rear end is fine. I do like the fact that has the EFI engine in it already, so there's not much that needs to be done to that besides maybe for sure a cam probably, but I don't know about the heads. I have to look up and see if those are decent heads or not for flow. I'll check on that. Anyway, that's it. That's our day. It was a long day, hot day. But that's what I did most of this week, guys. So this is kind of an unusual video, I know. But this is a weird week for me. Anyway, that's all we got for this week. You know, so I'll see you guys on the next one, and we should see some more progress on the Thunderbird. And just as another heads up, we got to bring the boat back up here. My son, you know, what can I say? Hey, Dad, I just bought a lower end kit for that motor. Imply. You want me to put it in? Yes. So I am now going to, besides paint it, I got to put the redo the lower end on that and put a new impeller and seals and all those things in it. So that hopefully only take me about a day, and that'll give me another 2 days to work on the Thunderbird and hopefully really wrap up some of that trunk. We'll see. All right, guys. I'll catch you in the next one.